Hey guys, my name is Vince. I'm an American English teacher, and in this lesson, we are going to identify the formal vocabulary that you need to stop using and learn informal vocabulary to replace it so that you can sound more like a native English speaker. The majority of native English speakers use informal language the majority of the time. That means if you want to speak like a native speaker, you need to break the habit of using formal language. So let's learn some of the most commonly used informal vocabulary. As a general rule, informal language tends to consist of smaller words, whereas formal language uses larger words. Because smaller words are faster and easier to say, these are preferred by native English speakers because it facilitates conversation. Let's start off with the verb get. This is one of the most commonly used verbs by native English speakers and is almost always the most informal way to express an idea. Let's look at some examples. Say get instead of obtain. I got my degree from Harvard University. Say get instead of arrive. I got home late last night. Say get instead of receive. I got a phone call from my old friend. Say get instead of become. I got angry when that guy cut in line. Say make instead of earn. I make $25 an hour. Say make instead of cook. My wife is making pasta tonight. Say make instead of force. You can't make me go to the party. Say do instead of wash in regard to dishes and laundry. I'll do the dishes after I do the laundry. Say give instead of provide. Can you give me your email address? Say take instead of accept in regard to payment. Do you take credit cards here? Say keep instead of continue. Keep trying until you succeed. Say keep instead of store. I keep the canned foods in the pantry. Say can instead of may. Can I see your new computer? Say help instead of assist or aid. Can you help me with my homework? Say help instead of assistance or aid. Do you need any help? Say let instead of permit. My parents didn't let me play video games. Say have to instead of must. You have to brush your teeth after dinner. Say kids instead of children. My kids are well behaved. Say mom instead of mother. I saw your mom at the park last week. Say dad instead of father. My dad quit smoking in 2010. Say big instead of large. Joe bought a big house recently. Say hard or tough instead of difficult. That was a hard test. That was a tough test. Say mistake instead of error. I have made many mistakes in my life. Say right instead of correct. That's the right answer. Say wrong instead of incorrect. Your assumption is wrong. Say main instead of principal. Jess is the main character in the story. Say mainly instead of principally. The advertisement is aimed mainly at women. Say need instead of require. The boss needs more information. Say whole instead of entire. The whole class was laughing. Say naked instead of nude. He was arrested for being naked in public. Say really instead of quite. The book was really long. Say pretty instead of fairly. My math homework is pretty complicated. Say start instead of commence. Let's start the meeting. Say end instead of terminate. They ended their marriage after 15 years. Say choose or pick instead of select. Choose a card from the pile. Pick a card from the pile. Say buy instead of purchase. Mike just bought a new car. Say tell instead of inform. I need to tell you about the situation. Say a lot of instead of many. I've heard a lot of stories about your father. Say use instead of utilize. My company uses every resource available. Say check instead of verify. Please check that the application is completed. Say used to instead of accustomed to. I'm used to waking up early. Say but instead of however. It's very difficult to do that, but it's possible. Say so instead of therefore or thus. I was exhausted, so I didn't go to the gym. Say plus instead of moreover or furthermore. Your essay is too short, plus it's off topic. Say seem instead of appear. He seems happy despite his problems. Say want instead of desire. I want a good career and a big family. Say enough instead of sufficient. 2 large pizzas will be enough for everyone. Those are just some examples of how using informal vocabulary can help you sound more like a native speaker. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more English lessons. See you next time.